Okay, so this is going to be your digital notebook. Obviously, I can't collect your real notebooks because we're not allowed to see each other. So, this is going to be the replacement. Nothing needs to go into your notebook that you are holding in your hand. This is the new notebook. All right. So, this digital notebook is 25% of your grade, just like normal. You need to make sure that you are following the page numbers I have here. If your page numbers change for any reason, please make sure you update your numbers. So, let's say that you do the vocabulary and it takes more than page 3. Make sure you update and say, hey, it went on to page 4, it's pages 3 and 4, and now these are all different or whatever it is. If you do not have your page numbers match the pages in this list, I'm going to cut 50% off of your grade. It's just really important for you to know how your notebook is organized, even if it is digital. Now you'll notice that these are all blue. They're basically links to a specific page. So let's say that I've done pages 2 through 5 and I want to cut down to the Ibn Battuta Sheg. I can actually just click on that and it'll take me to that page. As your pages move, that bookmark moves as well. So it doesn't matter if you have to change your pages up here, okay? It's all good. It's just that you can actually use this to cut to the exact assignment you're looking for. So let's go over what's in here. The first page is your medieval Africa map. You'll notice that you have your screenshot here. You're actually completing this assignment on Google Classroom, so you'll need to do it on Google Classroom and hit submit. But there are instructions there for you to take a screenshot of your map, and I want you to replace the map I have in here. So you just delete this and then you do insert image and you'll be able to upload your screenshot to this page. Then you have your vocabulary. So it says using Google. You can use your textbook if you can find it, but Google is perfectly fine. Find a definition for each of these key terms. You rephrase it in 5 words or less. No, you cannot have 6 words. And then you need to find a picture. So rainforest, I would have my definition in 5 words or less, and then I would have a picture from Google of what a rainforest is. You can literally just copy and paste the picture into here from Google and go from there. Again, this might take more than a couple pages depending on the size of your pictures. I would suggest just, keeping it to a small picture in this box, but if your page numbers change, make sure you update it in your table of contents. You then have the notes for West Africa. I gave 2 pages because you are typing them, so they should be pretty small. The essential question we are trying to focus on is how did Africa become the focus of world powers during medieval times? And you'll notice that I actually already filled in the titles of the slide and the topic for you. You are responsible for typing in the underlined portions only of my notes. And at the very end, you'll have to answer the essential question in 2 to 3 sentences using what you've already done. Now, here's the thing about the notes. I'm only posting a lecture video. I will not be posting the actual slides because let's face it, you can just copy and paste from there. So you're going to actually have to watch my lecture in order to find the underlined portions. You can pause the video at any time in order to type it because if I talk fast, you have this great thing called the pause button. So just feel free to hit pause, type it in, and go from there. So you will have to watch the video in order to get the notes. These are graded, so please make sure that you are doing it carefully and that you are listening to the video. Don't forget to answer the essential question, and we move on. The next assignment is the Ibn Battuta Sheg. The central question here is what was the Muslim world like in the 1320s? And you'll notice that there's just questions. On Google Classroom, there will be a set of documents. It matches the title here. That you're going to have to read, and you're going to have to answer the questions based on what you have read in documents A and B. And then the next step is looking at all those documents and organizing it into these categories here. So you're going to use this gentleman's story of all of his travels to fill in the chart about the Muslim world in the 1320s. You're not going to find political, economic, social, cultural, religious, and environment information in every single document, but overall, between all 5 cities, you should actually understand the general overview here. You need to be specific as possible, so relating to the government, politics, rights, military, relating to the economy or money, right? So you can look through here, and you can just type directly into this document. I would suggest using bullet points. Any answers that you take from Google instead of the documents means you will receive an automatic 0 on this page. I know it seems very easy to just Google everything right now because it'll be faster and you won't have to do as much reading, blah, blah, blah. I am telling you, all the tests, all the quizzes, all assignments are graded from what I give you. You have to use my resources. You will literally receive a 0 for any answer that does not come from my resources that I have given you. The final part of the Ibn Battuta Shag is that you have to write a paragraph. So based on the accounts, you're going to write the 4 to 5 sentence paragraph to answer the essential question. So sorry about that. What was Muslim world like in the 1320s? You make sure you use information from these categories here, and then you need to also look at what are 3 limitations, right? If we only use Battuta's account, that single source, what's the problem there? What might be 3 things that we're missing or 3 issues that come up? You type your answer here. The last assignment is Trading Salt for Gold, the Ancient Kingdom of Ghana, reading questions. There's an article posted again on Google Classroom, and you need to answer each of those questions in 2 to 3 sentences. Make sure you actually answer the entire question. Do not copy text directly from the article. Instead, phrase it in your own words, right? Now, again, Googling these questions will not get you the right answer. It doesn't work that way. You have to read the article because I'm looking for specific answers. So make sure you read the article carefully and type in your answers. Yes, they have to be complete sentences. And because you are typing all of this, you guys, spelling and grammar matter. If it is underlined in red, fix it. If I look through your digital notebook and find that there's a bunch of typos because you were too lazy to go back and fix it, I will be knocking off 50% of your grade. Good luck. Make sure you turn this in on time. It is due Wednesday, April 22nd at midnight. If you do not turn it in by that point, it will be marked late, which is 50% off of your total grade.